Wilson scores 34 and Young has triple-double as aces top Sparks 89-74 in Brink's return. Jackie Young had a triple-double and Aya Wilson scored 17 of her 34 points in a dominant first quarter that propelled the Las Vegas Aces to an 89-74 win over Los Angeles, ending the Sparks' 5-game winning streak and spoiling the return of Cameron Brink, Los Angeles. Jackie Young had her first triple-double and Aya Wilson scored 17 of her 34 points in a dominant first quarter that propelled the Las Vegas Aces to an 89-74 win over Los Angeles on Tuesday night, ending the Sparks' 5-game winning streak and spoiling the return of Cameron Brink. Brink played 13 minutes and scored 5 points in her first game since the 2024 number 2 draft pick tore her left ACL last June, early in her rookie season. Wilson made all 8 of her shots as the Aces led 31-18 after one quarter and the Sparks never seriously threatened. Young had 18 points, 11 rebounds and 10 assists for the Aces, 14-13. Dana Evans added 10 points. Wilson also had 10 rebounds and Chelsea Gray 9 assists. Kelsey Plum had 22 points for the Sparks, 11-14, who scored more than 90 points in 5 straight games and hit 101 in the last 2. Ray Burrell had a season-high 17 and De'Arica Hamby added 15. Los Angeles averaged 11 three-pointers and shot better than 50% in the last 4 games, but finished at 37.7% with a season-low 4 three-pointers. Plum was 0 for 6 behind the arc and is one of 17 in 3 games against her former team. Jewel Lloyd, coming off the bench for the second straight game, drilled a 3 that made it 29-11. Brink knocked down a 3 moments later for her first basket since she was injured on June 18, 2024. The Sparks cut the deficit to 9 early in the second quarter, but Wilson made the next 2 baskets and the Aces led 48-34 at halftime. Wilson had 23 points at the break on 11 of 13 shooting, and Las Vegas had 16 assists on 20 baskets. The lead reached 19 in the third quarter, and it was 70-53 entering the fourth quarter. In a game charged with anticipation and firepower, the Las Vegas Aces delivered a commanding performance, defeating the Los Angeles Sparks 89-74. It wasn't just another WNBA showdown, it was a statement night. With Aya Wilson's 34-point masterpiece and Jackie Young's brilliant triple-double, the Aces reminded the league why they're still the team to beat. Meanwhile, all eyes were on the Sparks' Cameron Brink, making her long-awaited return to the court, bringing with her a fresh spark of hope for L.A. Aya Wilson, dominance redefined. There's a difference between being good and being unstoppable, and Aya Wilson made that difference glaringly clear. From the opening tip, she attacked with ferocity, hitting mid-range jumpers, carving through double teams, and crashing the boards like it was Game 7 of the finals. She tallied 34 points on 13 of 19 shooting, and added 9 rebounds and 2 blocks to her stat sheet. Every possession seemed to revolve around her gravitational pull. The Sparks tried everything, doubling her on the catch, collapsing from the weak side, even fronting her in the post. None of it worked. Wilson's footwork and confidence were too advanced, her rhythm too fluid. "She's a cheat code," said teammate Chelsea Gray post-game. "When she gets going like that, you just sit back and enjoy the show." Jackie Young, triple threat, triple-double. While Wilson lit up the scoreboard, Jackie Young controlled the tempo like a seasoned maestro. Young finished the night with 18 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists, securing the first triple-double of her career, and doing it with the same quiet cool that's become her trademark. What stood out most wasn't just the stat line, but the way she made everyone around her better. Whether it was her silky no-look pass to Kelsey Plum in transition or her relentless rebounding against taller opponents, Young was everywhere. "She's evolved into one of the most complete players in the league," Aces head coach Becky Hammond said. "She does the dirty work, the flashy work, and everything in between." Sparks feel the burn, but Brink brings the bright side. Despite the loss, there was a silver lining for the Sparks. Rookie phenom Cameron Brink was back on the floor after a prolonged absence due to a knee injury. Though she logged limited minutes and modest stats, 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 blocks in 18 minutes, her presence alone energized the home crowd at Crypto.com Arena. Every time Brink touched the ball or challenged a shot, the fans roared. The 6'4" forward showed flashes of why she was a top draft pick: impeccable timing on blocks, quick decision-making in pick-and-rolls, and a calm poise that belied her inexperience. "Getting back out there felt amazing," Brink said after the game. "I missed this. I missed my teammates, the fans, the energy. It wasn't the outcome we wanted, but it's a step forward." Brink's return comes at a pivotal time for LA, a team still fighting for playoff relevance. Though they were outclassed by the defending champions, the combination of Brink and fellow rookie Ricky Jackson hints at a promising future. Aces keep rolling. The win solidifies Las Vegas' position near the top of the WNBA standings and fuels their momentum heading into the final stretch of the regular season. With Wilson playing MVP-caliber basketball and Young continuing to expand her all-around game, the Aces are peaking at just the right time. Kelsey Plum added 14 points, while Chelsea Gray contributed 8 assists and a handful of defensive gems. The team's chemistry was evident, not just in the highlight plays, but in the way they rotated on defense, communicated off the ball, and lifted each other up. "We play for each other," said Young. "That's why it works." Sparks search for consistency. The Sparks, on the other hand, remain in a period of recalibration. De'Arica Hamby led LA with 20 points and 10 rebounds, while Lexi Brown and Kia Nurse each chipped in with 11. But the offensive flow was inconsistent, and defensively, they had no answer for Wilson's brilliance or Young's floor command. Still, the return of Brink signals hope. The team has been plagued by injuries and roster shuffles all season, but as they inch closer to full strength, there's reason for cautious optimism. "It's going to take time," Sparks coach Curt Miller admitted. But Cameron is a game-changer. Tonight was about reintegrating her and building forward. Looking ahead, the Aces now set their sights on a tough road stretch, including a potential finals preview matchup against the New York Liberty. With Wilson playing arguably the best basketball of her career and Young asserting herself as a franchise cornerstone, Vegas looks locked in for another deep playoff run. Meanwhile, the Sparks will focus on integrating Brink further and building cohesion down the stretch. The playoffs might be a reach this season, but the foundation is forming, and with talents like Brink, Hamby, and Jackson, it won't be long before LA becomes a contender again. As the lights dimmed and the players left the court, one thing was crystal clear: Aya Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces aren't just defending champions. They're redefining the standard, and if this night is any indication, their reign is far from over.